Hi, YouTube. So I've had this question so many times, so I decided to make a quick video and lessen it down to 5 things instead of the top 10 things of how to tell she's cheating on you, which I was gonna originally do, but now I decided I'm just gonna give you 5 things, and this is the most obvious. So number one is the obvious, which is her cell phone, right? And if you have been a cheater your damn self, you know what I mean. So the cell phone, she guards it with her life. She always makes sure her phone is on her, near her, locked, and you have no access, right? Also, if you was to tell her something like, oh, my phone just died in the middle of texting my mom, my dad, my sister, my cousin, can I use your phone? And she looks like she's about to have an anxiety attack. She's cheating on you. And so, yes. And then she sets up the phone or texts for you instead of giving you her phone. Then, of course, she's cheating on you. That's the obvious. Number two, I'm going to roll right into social media since we're talking about cell phones. So social media is kind of tricky because you don't really know if they're cheating on you, but you just know their behavior on social media is different. For example, all of a sudden, she's more active on social media than she's ever been. Also, she's liking the same fucking dude's pictures or videos, whatever. She's all of a sudden on his tip, liking all his shit, liking, loving, all of that. And not necessarily, I mean, she probably is crushing on that guy, but not necessarily like means she's cheating. It's just that she's putting herself out there in the market. So more than likely, yes, she's cheating on you already and getting herself ready for singlehood. Also, the other thing is that number three is pretty obvious too, is that her hygiene regimen has changed, her appearance has changed, meaning that all of a sudden, and I don't mean that all of these things has to be abnormal, right? So meaning her hygiene regimen. So for example, she normally doesn't wear makeup and all of a sudden she's wearing makeup. Even if it's light makeup, even if it's lip gloss, even if it's eyeliner, even just something simple. If she doesn't normally do that and it's a regular day, like an average day, and she's going to work or wherever she's claiming she's going, and that's not normal for her, then yeah, she's cheating on your ass. Also, the other things with her hygiene regimen is like, she's wearing perfume to go to work when she normally doesn't do that. She is using lotions when she doesn't normally do that. All of these things she doesn't normally do. And I do not mean that she changed the scent of the perfume, she changed her perfume, or changed the lotions that she used. I mean, she doesn't normally do it, and now she's doing it. Okay? Hair. So like if she normally like wash and go like me, and she doesn't give a shit, she doesn't do her hair, and all of a sudden she's gonna go to the store, the mall, her girlfriend's house, wherever, and work. And all of a sudden she's like straightening her hair, she's curling her hair, whatever it is that she's doing that's out of the that is not normal for her. Yes, she probably is cheating on you. And I'm gonna roll right to number five. Number four. Number four is her time. So her time, she's suddenly the most busiest person in the world. Suddenly she has a friend, a cousin, a dog, a brother, a cat that suddenly needs all her time and support. So now she's over there supporting them. And how dare you even question her? You're not supporting her by helping her with her friend, giving her the space that she needs to help a friend in need. And she does it excessively and it's more frequent. Yes, yeah, she's cheating on you. You might want to hide in the bushes and see how bad this friend needs her help. Number five, last but not least, emotional. So women tend to need more attention, more love and attention and affection, and all of a sudden She doesn't want none of that shit from you. Not only does she not need it from you, not only does she now not need it, she doesn't even want it. In fact, excuse me, all your innuendos is just out the window. Out the window. So she's stone cold. Stone cold. She's not laughing at your jokes anymore. She thinks she's just frowning every time she looks at you in disappointment. You can see it all over her face. And she probably doesn't want to have sex, all of that. And again, means that this is not the norm. Now, if your ass is in a toxic ass relationship, which you probably just there because financial reasons, or you blaming your kids or whatever you're doing, or why you're in a miserable relationship, this might be the norm for you. So again, maybe this is not the norm. Say this is not the norm for you, and she just doesn't want to have sex, and this is out of the blues. Like, you guys didn't get in a big fight, or none of that happened, and she's suddenly like detaching from you emotionally. She doesn't even really want to talk to you. Like, her talks with you is real brief, real touch and go, and she doesn't really want to be cuddled or have affection towards you, or you to her. And if you catch her doing this, if you catch her in the middle of the day, you guys are shopping at Costco, or she's walking through the house, cleaning the house, or you're in the car and she's looking out the window, and you catch her with one smile on her face, like looking up, just in her thoughts while she's smiling. Maybe she's even touching herself, like sensually, like with a big smile on her face, out of the blues, looking like she's smitten. She probably is. She guarantee is. Not only is she cheating on your ass, she's enjoying that shit, and probably thinking how she gonna get rid of you. And that's all I got. And so hopefully it is not you, but we all know, remember this, rejection is God's protection. So carry on, live your best life.